Welcome to the one and only Showdaximus channel. I am your host, Showdax himself, and today we will be looking at the one and only Incredible Hulk from Marvel Select, another Diamond Select toy. So this guy, as you can see, is awesome, but before we get to him, we're going to take a quick look at the package itself. So let me just slide him over here and bring this in nice and tight. So what's really cool is in the back here you actually see a nice shot of the Incredible Hulk hulking out. We have a little biohazard sign there. Special collector edition action figure with highly detailed base. A bit of false advertising. Oh, no, I take that back. This actually did come with a base. Sometimes they actually say that, and that's not the case. So before we go any further, let me grab that for you. God, you would think I would know how to do a video by now. I've done so many. But, and that reminds me, I didn't show the base on my last video for the Gray Hulk figure, so we'll take care of both of those right now. An amendment, if you will, to the original. As we mentioned before, this is a huge box, just about 12 inches. The side of the package there looks incredibly awesome. And the back here shows the Ultimate Hulk there. They actually have him in a pretty cool pose, something a little different. The Red Hulk, which is more or less the same mold as the Green Hulk here. So, yep, those are the Hulk figures. And then, let's see, I'm not sure you'll be able to pause and read that, but if so, there you go. My setup isn't really conducive to the large boxes, so I do apologize for that. Just readjust my camera here. I'm running low, got about 7 minutes left, so we're hoping to get that taken care of in that amount of time. So I'm just going to set that box down and get to the figure itself. So there he is. This is his base. As you can see, there's a couple peg holes there. Fairly standard stuff. He just kind of plants down and looks awesome. And real quick, I'm just going to slide him over, get him out of the shot, and bring in what was a cheap cop-out. The Ultimate Hulk there comes with a cardboard piece that slides into this little gray plastic here. And so you can see what it looks like. I'm guessing you would do something to that effect. Or you can rotate it and show Captain America in the background there. This is a horrible piece. I don't know why it's included, but it's there. I just wanted to clear things up for that last video. Going back to Hulk here, this figure I am wholeheartedly recommending. He is absolutely awesome. The sculpt work is incredible. The paint work is very nice. Shows off the shadows. It's not too overdone. There's no overshading like Marvel Select can do sometimes. So as far as this guy goes, the heaviness, I mean, man, he must weigh a couple pounds. I mean, he feels like solid stone, like a Hulk figure should. So yeah, I wish they could have done this and recreated this with the Ultimate Hulk figure. And it's sad that they weren't able to, but you know, I digress. I've said my piece. Articulation. So his head is on a swivel. Unfortunately, it does have that kind of ape look, so it swings up. It doesn't swing side to side, so that's a bit of a bummer. You do get some pretty decent up and down, mainly down. He does have some in and out at the shoulders, some forward and backward movement. It is hindered due to the sculpt, but the sculpt's amazing, so that's okay. He's got some in and out at the elbows, along with a swivel here at the wrist, a swivel at the elbows. No diaphragm joint, but he does have a waist swivel, and the way that it's cut there with the pants really makes it look unnoticeable to the naked eye. So I think that's very cool, and you can actually get him in some pretty dynamic poses where it doesn't look like he's twisting out of his normal range of motion. So that looks awesome. Same for this arm as well, as you can see. The only bummer is that both hands are closed fist, but for this version, I think it works. I think it looks good. It'd be nice if we would have had some alternate hands or something instead of maybe the base, but he stands great on his own, doesn't need the base. We have some swivels here, and then we have some in and out at the hips. Then we have some forward and back at the knees, and some forward and back at the feet. No ankle rocker, but you don't really need one when you have the hips to go in and out like that, so that is able to get him to stand. So overall, he's Hulk. He's not going to get you in the most dynamic of poses. He just needs to look like a hulking bottle of green awesomeness that's just ready to pounce. And yeah, I think he's great. I absolutely love him. $25 figure. I think he goes well. He was one of my earlier pickups when I first jumped back into collecting, along with the brown suited Wolverine. We'll get to his review. I think this is a good scale. I think that goes well together. That's the Marvel Select unmasked version. I didn't realize at the time that the unmasked version did not include a head with a mask, because I'm more of a masked version of Wolverine type guy. But I think the scale goes well here. I'm going to bring in a more recent Marvel Legends Wolverine. And I think that this scale is even doable as well. I have him crouched down quite a bit, so he's actually much taller than that. But that looks really, really cool. I like Wolverine with Hulk because it's the first appearance of Wolverine and the battle that they do. So I always like to have them, two of them together. Then we'll bring out some Avengers to line up here. So this is the new version of the comic Thor. And there we go. I think that looks incredible. That is really, really, really cool looking. And then we'll even bring in Tony Stark, Iron Man figure. He is a little out of scale. Obviously, Thor's pretty large, but he wouldn't dwarf Iron Man that much. Now, if you had the Marvel Select Iron Man, it probably would look really cool, and I actually need to get that specifically for this shot. I can't believe I didn't think about that. But yeah, so we'll remove him real quick, and we'll see if we can fit in the Ultimate Hulk into this photo as well. Get all of them in there nice and tight for a nice family portrait. So there you go. As far as this one's concerned, he is an absolute must-have in any Marvel collection as far as I'm concerned. If you are collecting Marvel Legends or Marvel Select, I think he goes well in both lines, and I think he just looks awesome. Marvel Select, the Ultimate Hulk, he's a good figure. He's got a dynamic pose, which is cool, but because of that, his articulation is limited, and also it looks like they went a little too hollow on him. This guy is equally awesome, and look forward to his review soon. So I think that's it. I think that's all. So as always, thanks for watching. Feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe. Please feel free to give me a thumbs up. They're always much appreciated. Even 2. I wouldn't be mad at you if you did. And I promise I will do better the next time. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace.